In this video, we'll be discussing entering multi-store orders, meaning orders that are shipped to more than one location at the same time. Like the single store orders, in order for you to start entering a sales order on the system, you will have to click on this button. Aria will set also the details, the session defaults for you, and click OK to bypass that. We're going to be using the same customer number that we used on the single store data entry. Nothing changes on the header tab except for a small thing. Multi-store check needs to be, or check mark needs to be checked. This means that I am shipping this sales order to more than one location at the same time. And if that's the case, we're not going to be able to display for you the information over here, since that each location can have a completely different billing and shipping address. So we display this message that tells the user that the billing address and the shipping address configuration is going to be selected from each store. Now, the second thing is actually a choice. If your customer is giving you more than one PO number, meaning one for each store, for example, you would select multiple customer PO numbers. If the customer is giving you a here, then this is where you type it. Meaning that my customer is giving me one purchase order number for this multi-shipment sales order. As for the header configuration, the terms, the should be the special instructions, they are all the same. They are editable and changeable, but they are and they are exactly the same way. Now I'm using my mouse to click on the details tab, and this is where the changes start showing up. Now I am not just simply going to select a style and color and enter the quantity for it. No, I have to also select the store number right now, meaning that the same style number can be shipped to more than one location at this customer. So that means I'm going to have to enter, let's say I'm shipping to 5 stores, so that means that I'm going to have to enter the style number 5 times, each time with a different store. So this is kind of a long process and a tiring process, and it becomes very hard to enter and keep track of which style number is entered for each store. Still, you have the ability to do things manually. Like, I'm gonna click on new right now. Notice that the system, instead of going to the style and color directly like what it did last time with the single store, now it actually went to the store number. It's asking which store are we dealing with right now. So I'm going to say store 001, or I can always open a list. Like whenever you see that small button beside the field, this means that there is a list in there. So I'm going to say, okay, this is store number 1. Then what style number? TSC, and color is black. System pulls the information for you on the screen, and you will be able to see the selling prices, descriptions, and decide to change commissions, or change whatever you would like to change on the sales order, like what we did with the single store order. And I'm going to say I'm selling one pack, pack 1, and I'm going to be selling 20 packs. So this is the manual data entry, and I'm going to be I can click on new and enter second store, third store, second style number, third style number, and so on. So imagine if you're having a sales order with 5 stores on it, each store is ordering 20 different style number, so you're going to be repeating this action 100 times, which becomes very complicated and consumes a lot of time. So this is why we created this button, which allows you to add and build your sales order based on a template. We've noticed that usually when customers order merchandise for more than one store, there is a lot of similarity between the style numbers and the quantity that they are buying for each store, especially if the order is actually coming from a single buyer. So we said, why not creating a template that includes, a group of style numbers, then you start assigning this template to the stores that needs to buy it. Then take this template back, adjust it, do some changes on it, then assign it to different stores, and so on. So this is how it works. Let me remove this line so we start with a blank sheet. I'm using my mouse right now and clicking on template. Now I'm getting another screen right now that puts on top of the original sales order screen. Then, and instead of doing the data entry on the main screen, I'm doing the data entry on this one. And you will notice that here it does not ask me for a store number, it only asks me for a style number. So I'm going to be doing this new. I'm going to take TC10001, color black. It's a screen printed t-shirt, and I'm going to say that my template is based on pack number 1 and I'm selling 5 packs. Then I'm going to do new. This is the daisy color, same thing, pack 1, and we're doing 5 packs. And new, the eggplant, it's not assigned to the warehouse, so I'm going to assign it. Then this is pack 1. It's not a hot seller, it's actually a regular style, so I'm doing 3 packs only. Then let's do another style number. We have 2, color forest. This one is not based on a P pack, it's like that with this configuration. Okay, so this is my template. The template contains one style number that comes with 3 colors and another number with 1 color only, or that the customers ordered 1 color. Now I noticed that I have 10 stores for this customer, for example, or 5 stores for this customer. I'm noticing that at least 3 of the stores are buying the exact style numbers with the exact same breakdown, 60, 60, 36 and 15 pieces. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to highlight the ones that I would like to work on, right? And do select like that. Then I'm using my mouse here and clicking on stores. I'm getting the third screen right now, so as you can see on top, you're seeing the style numbers that are on my template so far, and down here I'm seeing the list of store numbers that are available for this customer. The only thing I'm going to have to do is highlight the stores that are getting this template. So I'm just, or select the stores that are getting this template. I'm using my mouse and I'm saying, okay, store number 1 is buying it exactly as is, store number 1 is exactly as is, store number 5 is also buying it exactly as is. So that means that 1, 2 and 5 are getting those 4 style numbers with this exact same breakdown. If it happens that store number 5, for example, as you can see, total of 171 pieces. Let's say that store number 5 is one of the biggest stores at this customer, and he's actually buying double the quantity or double of that bag. What you can do is you highlight the store number and you click on increase. Every time you click on increase, it actually doubles the template for the highlighted store. Okay, so once you highlight and select the stores and set the quantity for each style number, notice that here you do not have the ability to change the size breakdown. You cannot take one piece out for store number 2, for example, so it becomes 170. You're mainly dealing with the template as an entity right now, regardless of how many style number it includes, regardless of which colors it includes, regardless of the breakdown for each style number. Once you select the stores that are buying this template, the only thing you have to do is apply it to the stores, meaning save this template now, alright, and you're done assigning this template to the store, to those stores. Now I'm gonna close my assigning screen and go back again to the template screen. Template is still there, saved, or it's not changed, but I would like to do some changes on it and assign it to a different store numbers. You can do a different, completely different template here if you wish, by just simply removing everything, clicking on new and creating templates again, going back to the stores and assign different template to different stores, or even different template to the same stores. But if it happened that I have, you notice that on the first template we assigned the template to store number 1, 2, and 5. If it happens stores number 2 and 3 and 4 are smaller stores, for example, and they are getting different star numbers. For example, they're not getting the eggplant, so I'm actually removing it from my list. They're not also getting the daisy. They're only getting those 2 star numbers. So I'm leaving those 2 selected, as you can see. And even for the 0, 2 star number, they're getting a completely different. They're getting this 2, 4, 4, 2, 4. That's 47. It's 43. For example, like that. So I'm actually changing the quantity or on one of the styles, or I'm inserting another style number, or I'm changing this or changing that. Now the template ended up being only 2 style numbers, and I'm clicking on this. Takes me back there here again at my star numbers, and I'm going to say this template goes to store number 2, 3, and 4 only. And 4 is a little bit bigger, so I'm going to give it a double quantity. So done. I'm going to apply. I'm going to click on close, and now I go back again to the template, and I have another chance to modify again and again and so on. So to recap, when you go to the template screen, create your star numbers or enter your star numbers, put the breakdown for them, then click on the stores, assign it to the stores that are buying this group of star numbers, then come back to the template, adjust, change numbers, click on stores, and repeat the process. Once you're done, you go back again to the main screen, you click OK. Notice how many star numbers did we create in Aria, or how many ordered right now, or how many line did we create in the sales order with a few commands. And you will notice that the system will display for you the style, the color, and the store that's buying it. And this information is sorted by store. So store number 1 is getting black, daisy, eggplant, and forest. Store number 2 is getting black, daisy, eggplant, and forest, and so on. And if I click on summary over here, I see that I have an order with 1566 pieces. You have the ability to change what you like to change, and that part is exactly like what we discussed on the detailed I mean on the video related to the single store order. And we are done. The only thing that we need to do is click on the save button. Now, even though that the order it contains more than one style number or more than one store, right? We're going to get a single number for the order, right? Then here by configuration, I'm getting this message that says you're about to save a sales order as hold, while some stores are potential. If you keep the order as hold, the potential stores will be changed to active, meaning that we've created the sales the stores for this customer and left the status to potential. And when you do this, if you keep the order, Aria is going to automatically understand that this is not a potential customer right now. It's actually this is the first transaction for this customer, and it will automatically open the stores, and it will give you, as I said, as one order number for all stores. You click OK, ask you the standard message if you'd like to add any kind of notes, and we're done.